Hello everybody, welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I have played a decent portion of this game, but I have played a good portion.
Keep firing!
Holy shit,
Stop!
okay, I have played a decent portion of the game. I did not get the ending, so I would like to experience that in the video. This game looks great, though.
We need more! Need help here, Danny! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take
If I'm not wrong, the story takes place right after the first game. So we will play the first game at some point. I'm gonna play this one first. It is always better to play the first one first. Your expectations are lowered. That does smell nice.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Yes, sir. Oh, no.
Get ready!
So they have a bunch of updates coming. I was gonna wait for hardcore mode, but I can't wait any longer. I'll probably most definitely do another playthrough though with it, because it basically gives you like PTSD. Like, let's say you die, survive, right, and you'll be able to put on an effect for trouble sleeping. They're wearing red. I wasn't really paying attention the first time I watched this. Like I was just like, oh, okay.
A rude awakening, eh?
Cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be so honest.
Make it count.
Boy. Godwin looks like a badass. This Rocket Godwin.
Lower the gates! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Godwin! I'll knock it down!
Preach. I'm reloading, man. Cover. Did I miss? It shot right over him.
Die, you swine! Die, you swine! Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Yep.
Form a line! Quick! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them!
They didn't do shit, okay? Yes. I love like the armor and everything.
Fucking Wenceslas!
What they did, buddy?
Get him from behind!
Yep. I don't know. I love this game because there's so many things like you have to be a part of. Wow. That breeze feels nice. As soon as we're done with this part, when we're the actual main character, we'll take a smoke break. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's Henry. I think. That's Sir Hans Capon. Fortune favors the brave.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Leave it in. Leave it in. Leave it in.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking Juvat.
Al dentes fortuna fucking Juvan. I think I said it right. That's just what I was thinking of, but that means fortune favors the brave.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Alright, bud. I mean, that's kind of all life was about back then. Like, yes, of course, it's about trying to, like, live your life with as many freedoms as possibly, but at the same time, it was literally just win duels, get pussy, try to make something of yourself, but if you're born a peasant, you're a peasant. Which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Oh, title card. Man. So we got some dialogue before we can smoke. And there's so much fucking dialogue in this game. It's actually insane. So I'll come back and like edit these and I'll like look at them and see if like they need all that explaining or if I can do like a good sense of summing it up, you know what I mean? If I don't sum it up very well afterwards, then I'll skip my summing. Like cut the end out of me summing it up. So Sir Hans Capon is a noble.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, Juvat!
Now, that beautiful bastard on our left is Henry.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Look at the graphics, guys.
Tell me you don't know Latin.
So I'm okay with like the
My
horses
apologies,
not
Your
looking,
Grace.
they don't need to have
Unfortunately, I was
because they
too
could have
busy
put
shoveling
every
shit and
vein
picking
on these
turnips to
horses.
find
These
time for
horses, you
studying
can see their
Latin.
veins something
We shall
stupid.
have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Alright, bud.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women.
Pissy.
And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety.
Yeah.
Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Amazing soundtrack.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our...
Now we can just confirm I have the settings I want on. Fuck.
success and chase some local
Holy
wenches,
shit.
eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself?
Oh my
Unless
god!
maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Wow.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No,
Wow.
I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Like just look at that on his horse, bro. That looks amazing. So I didn't do a lot of stealth early on, so we're gonna do a lot of stealth early on. This is the perfect time to smoke, so I'm gonna go do that while y'all enjoy this. I do need to come back in time for a voice
get ready
line,
for
but
a
I think I'll
fight?
be in time.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Cheers.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days.
Fair.
Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Still got some bugs to work out, but it's still a great game. Yeah, I can't wait for hardcore mods. And then I'm gonna be buying the DLC
This is
pack where
indeed
you get all
the seal
of
of the
the
Lords of Lipa.
upcoming 3 DLCs, which I will play on all the
And
channels.
unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Let's calm down. It's not even like that. There you go, Henry. Lock in, baby. Talk your shit. Spit your spit. Yeah, me. Alright, my bad.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry.
Oh my gosh, the
From Skalitz.
fluidity. I'm a soldier and Capon's bodyguard. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy. I'm the scout of our company. I'm gonna go with soldier like nothing more. You like to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He's also infamous for his short temper. Prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind word. I do that too. Scout likes to hide in the shadows, solve the task silently, undetected himself. Oh,
I'm Lord Capon's advisor.
that will give me charisma.
And now an envoy as well.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone.
I love his eyes.
Even
Even
so.
a touch of green.
I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So
Can we
why
just
should
say
I...
one thing? You really think they would wear bright yellow? Just think about
I
it.
trust you?
Mm-hmm.
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
That's what I
Still
said in my
not
first
sure
playthrough.
whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Burgov does when we see him. An entire company in rat eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
Damn.
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Ooh.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts.
Bastard.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, so
I
you
can't-
won't
it
accompany us
takes
to the
a
castle to
second.
see your lord?
Okay,
Sorry,
so
sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to
I
not
have a
admit
set of
anyone
rules
after
for
dark,
this
especially while
playthrough.
we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
So we're gonna be very minimal.
I just suppose
on
we'll just have to manage
money
somehow.
Stealing.
Good luck in
We'll grab money. Trust
hunting
me,
down those
okay?
bandits.
But if I feel
Thomas.
like I'm like kind of just milking
Captain
the
at Trotsky.
system,
Thank
then we
you.
will not. Any
Sorry again.
skills, anything like that I
Farewell.
pay to learn,
Oh well.
I will be stealing that money back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's just that's how it's gonna roll. And dice are free game.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those
Got
bandits?
wine enough. Alright,
They're
bud.
probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Alright, let's get into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Second title
Come on,
card after
fellas.
first title. That's a
Camp here
nice
on the
little
bank.
spot though.
At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
I mean, I don't think it was no short journey.
You get nothing from me.
Oh,
Say something to that dog. Henry, call that dog to heel. Heel.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well,
Listen, Would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got... Look, Henry, I'm
Oh, I
fond
didn't mean
of
to
that
skip
beast,
that.
but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with roast. Look out!
Here you go. Take it.
I was told this looks really good on PS5, but I had no idea. I had actually no fucking idea. See, so it's a little touchy on that, so what I... Oop. I don't need to... I'm cutting that out of the video. Wait, I don't want motion blur. Yeah, okay.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God.
I'll do it for
How many
everybody
times do
who
I have
wants
to tell
to.
you? I ain't playing with you.
Aye,
Because you
silly
cheat.
doggy.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always
Oh.
win, because you always lose.
Yes. So speech is at... Okay, speech is 16. Charisma's 10. Oh. Who names?
Ha
let's play.
ha.
I'm really good at this.
droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
I see you've got...
Sure thing, Hen.
What do you want to wear?
Look, if you lose,
And if I win?
well, I've got this...
Sounds fair to me.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do.
This one's really
Unless
all
you're
RNG
playing
based.
for the first time. Well, this will be a quick game.
I don't need the ring.
Here.
Look at this fucking... Roll again.
Aye, that'll do.
Come on, go bust. This guy hasn't gone bust once. What is this bullshit? Come on, go bust. You definitely go bust for that.
My God! Oh, come on!
I think this one's all Henry. Yeah, this is all Henry. So the cool thing though is if you're able to use... Are you kidding? If you're able to use all of your dice, you'll get to roll them all again. It's just better to do one because then you have a higher chance of getting something in a row. We'll do it one more. Nice shot. No, I'll stop after this one. Don't worry about it.
Here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to cut these out. Like, I'll cut them all out except the last attempt, I guess. Go bust.
My God, I'm done.
Let's go.
You must have a... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what?
Let me see something.
Hey, Conrad, one little game.
Hey, Oaks.
Really? Would you give it back after all?
Don't cry, Oaks.
You're a good...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Henry, come here. Henry. Oh, that was a tight...
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Quite
Just for a
literally.
moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit. And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up.
I didn't mean to
But
do
we
that
managed
again.
the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that?
Certainly. So then,
Just a bit of swordplay.
let's save the...
Oh.
Keep the bite. You've got armor on. Here's a practice. Have that ready too.
It's a really weird thing to like get an understanding for, but it's cool because all the armor is layered. So like, oh damn, yeah, you do have a lot of Groshen. Yeah, okay, I knew it was circle, and I hit circle, and I was like, what?
So,
Ready?
let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Nice. Ooh, nice, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and
Tom?
explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Off to a good start.
Oh, they changed it up. So perfect blocks don't cost damage.
How did you do that?
Bitch, come on. Come on, my medieval shit.
You fight like an old hag! You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
How did he do that?
You've no chance against me!
I'm locking in, guys.
You've no chance against me!
Shut up.
Come on, do something.
Ah! You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
Ah! 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 Ah!
Give me my 200
I
grosh.
yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the
let's
bet,
go, guys.
fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Brokey. Alright, so we're gonna go do something. Where is it? There was a die in here. Alright, cool. So you leave your Groshin in there and you guys will see.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Rattay.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training.
Yeah, that's right.
True,
Look at that
I
fucking
wasn't in my best
smile,
form that
baby.
day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses
Let's go.
like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Now I got a point in strength.
Just imagine it, fellas.
A
You're a
point in
fair
speed.
maiden. Your
And
lovely
I think agility,
locks
too.
falling on your shoulders. No thought.
I don't
of
think you can
wicked.
get XP for
And then
sword fighting
Tankard's
from that
fat
fight.
head appears before you with his crooked mouth, and he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
That's actually funny as fuck.
I've got nothing to regret. The
Where's my
whole world
shit? No.
turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek
Okay,
at the mill.
okay.
And she saved
I
my
don't
life.
kiss and tell,
A brave girl.
but
Aye.
come on,
She's a fine
it's
lass.
medieval. This is
And
one of the only things you have
is
to
she
brag.
any good?
You
Right.
have as a
Is she
thing you
any
can
good?
brag about.
Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off,
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
He's looking at him like, bruh, we do this all the time. What are you talking about?
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Fight.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness.
Nice.
You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth. Yes.
And what about, time?
Dude, the perks in
Sir?
this game are some of my favorite.
I mean, will we be getting any time off?
I'm
sir?
not gonna lie, I did
It
go
depends.
crazy in the game, play the shit
Once
out of
von
it.
Berghoff
but
hears us out,
I would just skip
we
all the
should
voice
set off back home
lines, so
immediately.
I wouldn't
What?
really be enjoying
Straight
it
back
as
on the
much,
road?
you know what I mean?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Oh, damn.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
No, we need to leave tomorrow.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
Yeah, I'm
Is he
starting-
any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Well, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes to fists. And putting a fella half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks he's tough as nails.
Oh
That's
yeah,
pure
that's the
poetry.
perfect line
True,
too.
true. Just
Warfare
make
and
sure
then,
you're not the one getting knocked on his arse.
Well, of course.
I'm
That's the-
surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
I just know
Suppose
you,
you've heard
you
enough
can
of that,
level
hey?
sword up really
Well,
quick.
You know,
I kind of want to take
That's
it slow.
alright.
Once you get to a
Well,
certain level, it's
I wouldn't want to be in
Not
Ishvan's
really crazy
shoes if you
fun
ever
anymore.
come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who
It
help
gets
me
explained
tomorrow
crazy
with
late
getting
in the game.
supplies for the journey back?
we rolled dice,
But this is why we need.
and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly.
So I'm gonna end this
We can't
video
turn up
up
at Trotsky
here.
tomorrow in this state.
Yeah, right as they're about to do the next part.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I
Poor
intend
Henry has to take it off by
to
himself,
live
but that's right.
a little.
Self-sufficient out here. That's why the only main reason I'm glad we're not noble. The
Blasted iron
pompous,
shirt.
babied assholes.
What a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Look at him, a fucking giant baby. He's a great character, though. Don't get me wrong.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
nice view. Fit for a king.
It is nice.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
This fucking guy, bro.
Come on.
I'm more worried about what's at the bottom, but it's back then, so you don't have to worry about like glass bottles and shit.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Look at him. He just fucking ripped ass something stupid.
Females.
Females.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Alright, you're peeping, Tom. That's where we're gonna end it.
Hans.
Alright, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed. This is gonna be one of my favorite series on the level of Wukong. This game is great. The graphics are great. The gameplay is great. And there's so many cool things you could do continuing on. We will continue this in the next one. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, and evening. Deuces.